Just a couple of weeks after our feature on the Genesis Coupe possibilities in the near future, here is the brand new coupe concept from the Korean luxury brand. This could be a coupe that was missing from the Genesis roadmap from 2016, which was proposed just after the creation of the new luxury brand from Hyundai. Genesis showed its vision of becoming a full-line luxury car manufacturer by the year 2021. This plan contained 3 sedans and 2 SUVs, and a lone sports coupe. Well, it's 2021 now and Genesis delivered on most of the proposed models. 3 sedans represented by G90, G80, and G70, which has been refreshed for 2021, now complete the sedan lineup. 2 SUV models represented by the Bentley-like GV80 and the strikingly beautiful GV70 have also been realized. However, despite there being an excellent Genesis Essentia concept of 2018, no talk of coupe production has materialized in 2 years. This is understandable, however, as coupe sales, just like the sedan sales, have been plummeting even more so from the time of the original plan dating back to 2016, and the Hyundai Group now has a more pressing issue of transitioning into electric vehicles. But, out of the blue, a new Genesis concept is unveiled. Surprisingly, the new Genesis X concept is a coupe concept, and it's an electric car concept at the same time. The Genesis X concept seems like an evolution of the Genesis Essentia to make the vehicle seem more practical 2+2 Grand Tourer, as opposed to the butterfly door 2-seater concept as it was before. Also, the new concept seems to have incorporated the Hyundai Vision G Coupe with a graceful profile line of a classic GT car. We can't help to wonder how a new coupe concept from Genesis bears a striking resemblance to the BMW E31 8 Series of the 90s. Just like the 8 Series, the Genesis X concept features chiseled character lines and the fenders that bulge out so much that a view from the rear puts exotic cars from the 90s to shame. And what about the cockpit within a cockpit design that seems like it's taken from a 90s Japanese animation? It's simply stunning. Enough drooling and let's cut to the chase. Will this brutally beautiful concept be made? It's electric and it's a coupe that Genesis promised for the future after all. Not quite as of right now, says Genesis. Genesis representatives stress that it is merely a statement of intent for the company's future designs. Accordingly, it's not certain if this latest concept will make it to production as you see it here, but this design statement of intent previews many motifs that will be incorporated into future Genesis vehicles. A couple of vehicles from the Genesis full lineup image as seen in the X concept video may pique your interest. First is the GV60 electric crossover, which is a Genesis interpretation of the Ioniq 5 and the Kia EV6 that's expected to be launched in Q3 2021. Please click the link above to find out more about this 800 volts eGMP-based electric SUV. The second vehicle that you may not be so familiar with is the all-new G90 full-size sedan. The new Mercedes S-Class and BMW 7 Series fighting sedan will be the first Genesis that will feature the design motif from the Genesis X concept. It features the new signature design motif that includes the iconic Genesis split headlamps that extend to the expanded Genesis front grille. These split headlight lines also extend through and past the front wheel arch, and even continues to the rear end, serving as the most dramatic use of the motif, just like you see in the future G90. Ironically, the X concept may not be a blueprint for the future coupe, but an embodiment of what the next large Genesis sedan could be, minus 2 doors, especially when you factor in the C-pillar transitioning into the sloping trunk deck. Once again, it's hard to say whether this new design traits will also appear in a coupe in the near future. However, the Hyundai Group has always been shy to admit that they are actually gauging the general public's reaction to a concept to determine whether to put it into production, as it was the case for cars like Kia Stinger and the upcoming Hyundai Santa Cruz pickup, the very first truck from the manufacturer. So, we believe that it's our duty as car lovers to voice our desire to see the Genesis X concept produced. Preferably based on the 600 horsepower eGMP platform with over 300 miles range as seen on the just unveiled Kia EV6 GT. In an era when every automaker is designing cars that look similar to blend in and not be offensive, the Hyundai Group seems to thrive on creating designs that stir up emotion and evokes a visceral reaction. Isn't it about time that Genesis had a halo car to take their brand power to the next level?
Should be chasing after the sun. We would be amazing together as one.